The last episode was nice. We had a nice date, well, practice date, and then now I'm afraid of hallways. So those are the two things that happened. And we get to help Miss Hisashima Sensei. There we go, I got it.
そんなことはないですよ。先生方でもおかけの活動内容を知ってる人は少ないでしょうから。
Yeah, there's no way we'd be allowed to have this club if they knew what actually happened in it.
じゃあ先生からこんな風に頼まれるのは珍しいんですね。
Kind of scared. I wonder what this is going to be about. Keep writing as I talk.
というか先輩、さっきから何をしてるんですか？
My math homework. I have an assignment due tomorrow. It's not much, so I figured I could finish it while we wait. That's just an excuse, though. I'm actually trying to keep my mind off Aichi-san. I still feel a little uncomfortable about what happened earlier today, or more like awkward.
先輩って意外とちゃんと提出するんですね、そういうの。
Yeah. Well, let's just chalk it up to that, for sure. You don't think very highly of me, do you?
考えすぎですよ。やだな、もう。ノック、誰か来たみたいです。きっと久島先生ですよ。
はい、どうぞ。あ、
約束通りいてくれたな。よかった。先輩、先生が来ましたよ。
Yeah, I can see that. I have just one last problem to solve and done. Wow, we're really feeding into this. Like, yeah, we were definitely doing our homework for sure. With Hisashima Sensei stepping into the room, I closed my notebook and turned my attention towards her.
悪いね、遅くなってしまう。
いえ、大丈夫です。それで先生、
この学院の案内を頼みたい。
Oh, we have to show someone around the school. You picked the worst group to do it.
学院の案内？
They're never gonna want to come back to this school after we give them a tour. You mean like escorting a visitor?
いや、まさか。学院の来客なら学院で対応するさ。君らに頼みたいのは学生の相手だ。おーい、入っておいで。
Hisashima Sensei calls us to the hallway. Oh, it's the other girl. We haven't met her yet. Fairly short boy. Did you see what he said? A fairly short boy opens the door and shut in his class. What do you mean, boy? Wow, that's so insulting that we said that. What a baby face.
明日からこの学院に転入する子でね。うちのクラスに入ることになっている。
シーバつむぎです。よろしくお願いします。
Okay, she seems nice. I'm sure there'll be nothing weird about her whatsoever.
こんにちは、綾地ねねです。
稲葉めぐるです。自分は1年なんで後輩になりますね。
I'm Hoshina Shuji. Their voice is pretty high too. I get a feeling they're I mean, I've never seen any man boobs like those. That's so mean.
ちょっと、どこを見てるの？
I think it's pretty obvious she's a girl. Like, I don't know why you have to think about it so hard.
おい、星名、定額にしてやろうか？
Yeah, I'm with them. Like, you're in the wrong
マジや
here.
ろ先輩。
Well, what a great first impression we're making. Now, hold on. Yeah, I admit it was kind of rude of me to stare. I'll gladly apologize for that. I'm very sorry for my rudeness. But can you really blame me? Someone showed up in a boy's uniform, with such a girly voice. Was that a typo? Is that there's supposed to be two suches in there? Okay, but all right, I understand now. If that's like a boy's uniform, okay, I understand the confusion. Okay, I didn't quite pick up on that. I'm like, it's clearly a girl, my guy. Besides, when I looked at her body proportions, I was just checking. I didn't have any other intentions.
それは確かにそこは私の責任なんだけど。でも星名くんがエッチなのは事実かもしれないですね。
I mean, was that ever up for debate? Let's be honest.
先輩、何かしたんですか？
No, nothing at all. Nothing that wasn't an accidentally say of no argument, though, considering I did end up witnessing things I shouldn't have. That's her fault, okay? That's on her. We don't take responsibility.
だとは思うんですが、シーバさんは女の子なんですよね。男子の制服は ろいろとあって、でも間違いなく女子だよ。
You're definitely a trap, that's what you are.
内面も男子ということもなくて正真正銘の女の子。それならどうして。いえ、すみません。言えない事情があるんですね。
Yeah, see,
深くは尋ねません。
Nene's having just as much confusion as we are, okay? So I wouldn't call us a pervert just because she can look and it's okay and it's socially not acceptable for us to.
そうしてもらえると。
No more problem with it. What's the school stance on this?
いいか悪いかで答えるのなら、ぶっちゃけた話、学院長たちはいい顔をしていないよ。
Yeah, I know Japanese schools are pretty strict, so I'd imagine they don't really appreciate that. If they won't even let you have weird colored hair, except for in these games, of course.
でもね、学院側が無理やり強制しちゃうと、今時はほら、いろいろとうるさかったりするからさ。それに、あの子にはちょっと理由があってね。
I really don't feel like they have a problem with doing stuff like that, but the reasons, huh? I don't know any of the reasons, but man, being a teacher doesn't sound easy.
ああ、気苦労が絶えないのは事実だけど、その原因の一人に気遣われてもな。
We are a perfectly good student, I'll have you know.
胃に穴が開きそうだ。
Judging by the sourness I can taste, her casual attitude is hiding quite a bit of genuine stress. That aside, can I tell you to stop with the insulting comments?
だったら言わせないでほしいね。
What? You are an educator. You will treat me with respect, and I'll maybe treat you back the same.
それはともかくだ。そういうストレスを減らすために、君らに彼女を頼みたい。
単純に学内を案内すればいいということじゃないんですか？
シーバがクラスに転入した際、この服装のことで悪目立ちしないように。
ご迷惑をおかけして。
だからせめて先に事情を知っている子を作ってフォローをしてほしいんだ。そういう意味ではアヤチは敵役だからね。
I honestly don't think it looks really weird. If anything, it looks like she's wearing some kind of like jacket or a hoodie. Like it honestly doesn't stand out that much. I understand that if it's a boy's uniform, maybe that it would, but I think it looks fine. Doesn't make her look weird. True, Aichi-san is the center of attention in her class, whether she likes it or not. Might help a lot to have her introduce Shiba-san to the class.
フォローと言われても具体的にどうすればいいかわかりませんが。
そんな難しいことじゃない。服装のことでからかわれたりしないようにと、困った時に相談する相手になって接してほしいということ。ほら、さっきの星名みたいにエロい視線を向ける輩が多いかもしれないだろ。
Hey, you be nice. Look, that wasn't ogling, okay?
それにシーバは遠方から引っ越してきて、まず土地勘自体がない。そういう意味でもフォローを頼みたいというわけだ。
Wow, this is a lot of responsibility being put on us.
よろしくお願いします。
それからもし何だったら星名にも頼っていいぞ。
What?
まあ星名に頼る機会があるかどうかは別にして。
Did you come here to ask for a favor or just insult us? That's why my heart can only take so much of a beating, you know. Yeah, she's being so mean.
今後は気をつけよう。とにかくだ。
Maybe I don't want to go on the
女子に
teacher
相
route.
談ならあやち。
Not there is
男子に
one.
相談なら星名。星名、変なことしたら退学もありえるからな。
Nope, funny business. What? I would never. Do you trust me that little? Yeah, you should be more worried about Ayachi.
いや、
She's a
念の
delinquent.
ために釘を刺しただけで、星名がそんなことをしない人間だと信じているよ。
Yeah, we're actually probably one of the most responsible here, I'll have you know.
君は退学や逮捕されるほどリスキーな行動は取らない小心者だとね。
Okay, we're not Toru, okay? I'm not sure you can call that trust.
まあ、そういうわけでよろしく頼むな。
はい、わかりました。シーバさん、よろしくお願いします。困ったことがあればいつでも。ありがとう、あやちさん。
Yeah, just be careful, she'll come too. Hope we can get along too, just say the word and I'll help you in any way I can, Shiva-san.
自分は学年が違いますけど、見かけたら気軽に声でもかけてください。
Yeah, Megaru can be pretty cool too. You can come to her.
ありがとう。よろしくね。
じゃあ、あとは任せた。適当に学内を散策しながら友好を深めてくれ。シーバも終わったら直帰していいからな。
はい、わかりました。
And so, Hisashima Sensei makes her way back to the faculty room, leaving the girl in a boy's uniform, Shiba Sumugi-san, to us. I actually think she's probably one of the least weird people in our group, so I think she'll fit right in. Shiva-san fidgets about in her seat. I guess she still feels a little uncomfortable around us. I mean, yeah, she just kind of got thrown into our group. I'd imagine anybody would feel uncomfortable about that. Now that I'm getting another look at her, she really is quite girly. Hey, Hoshina, no. She's small in stature, as a baby face. Her chest is well endowed indeed.
ねえ先輩、男子の制服を着る事情って一体何なんでしょうね。
Are you whispering about that right in front of her? That's kind of rude. Oh, dude, in manga and anime, sometimes the father makes his daughter wear boys' clothing because he wanted a son instead. Yeah, I have a family member that happened to.
それなら
Cousin.
実家が空手とかの道場で後継ぎになるために軟弱なところは見せないとかも王道ですね。
Yeah, totally.
で、そういう子に限って実は女の子っぽい服装が大好きなんですよ。
True, and they always saying, but I'm a girl at every opportunity.
そうそう。でも結局イケメン顔だから似合わないんですよね。
I like how they're having this whole La La Land conversation. I don't know, I think those girls tend to be pretty cute, though I guess girls' clothes don't seem to fit them really well.
でもシーバ先輩は可愛いですよね。女の子っぽい服も全然似合いそう。というか、むしろ男装の方に若干違和感があるかも。
Yeah, I mean, she's got a baby face and her mannerisms are pretty girly.
なんかああいう人を見てるとうずうずしちゃいます。
Hey, yo? What is that supposed to mean?
残念というか惜しいというか、こう可愛くなる要素を多分に
Oh,
含んで
okay.
る人を
Why
見る
did you
と
describe it
変
like
身
that?
させてあげたくなる感じって
Sounded
わか
really
ります？
weird. Kinda, yeah, but I bet a lot of girls feel that way. Probably feel that way even more because of all the fashion magazines you've read, right?
そうそれです。
No passion, no shun. No passion, no fashion.
うわまたいた。人がせっかくスルーしてあげたのに2回も言っちゃった。この人引くわ。
Yeah, we didn't pick up the hint. I already said it. Went and said it, so the least you could do is react to it.
それが優しさってこともあるんですよ。
Can't just leave me hanging like this.
二人は仲良しなんだね。そうですか？そんな大層なものじゃないですよ。この人、セクハラも多いですしね。
I feel like we're the least perverted one in this group. Like I genuinely feel that way.
一緒にいても気を使わないでいいのは
Can't tell if she's complimenting me or insulting me. I guess I'm happy she doesn't hate me. Yeah, hey, we just went on a nice pretend date, okay? The least you could do is show me some respect. So should we get going then? We can chat while we show you around the school.
ですね。ここで喋り続けてると日が暮れちゃいそうですから。それじゃあ行きましょう。よろしくお願いします。
Well, interesting. Not quite the character I expected, and not quite what I expected the teacher to, bring to us. The teacher literally just insulted us the entire time.
久島先生に教えてもらったんだけど、君たちってオカルト研究部なんだよね。
That's us.
オカルト研究部って具体的には何をしてるの？
Ghosts or aliens? What? This isn't the SOS brigade.
自分はどっちかっていうと黒魔術のイメージが強かったですけどね。
Black magic.
私たちのオカルト研究部ももともとは黒魔術だったみたいですよ。
Yeah, our occult club is pretty weird. I mean, we do fortune telling. That's something I would expect, right? But we consult people. We're like therapists. Not really what I would call on the occult for, you know? There are a lot of props in the club room for that.
今は主には占いでしょうか。へえ、占いか。そういうの興味ありますか？うん、もちろん。雑誌でも占いの歌詞はやっぱりチェックしちゃうよ。
Oh no, I already like her less already.
と言っても傾倒してるわけじゃないけどね。
Okay, that's a little bit more
験担ぎ
acceptable.
ぐらいの軽い感
Just
じ
a
で
little bit.
いい時だけ信じてるぐらいかな。それぐらいでちょうどいいんじゃないですかね。
She's using it as a mood boost. I'll accept that a little bit more than otherwise I would.
あとは占いの延長で最近はいろんな人の相談を受けたりその解決を手伝ったりしていますね。
I think that's the funny part about our club. So basically our club is about helping people.
人助け？そう言うと仰々しい感じもしますがそれほど大げさなものじゃありませんよ。話を聞くだけという場合の方が多いですから。
And believe me, there's a lot of problems around here.
も助けるんだよね。久島先生も頼ってるみたいだし。
I guess it makes sense that, you know, she would bring Smokey to us.
そうですね。と言っても先生が頼ってくることは少ないですよ。
Maybe this just goes to show, like, how recognized our club is now.
人助けか。興味深い部活だね。
It certainly has some interesting club members.
そんな部活他じゃ見たことないよ。
Yeah, probably not. Volunteer clubs aren't too uncommon, but those are more focused on the public good in general. Or we only help individuals resolve their own private problems, and there's a lot of private problems around here to solve.
もしよかったら私にも部活の手伝いをさせてもらえないかな。
Sure. Let's just add another one. I mean, we have enough members now, which is nice. Does that mean you want to join?
と言っても細かいことはまだわからないから、できればしばらくは体験入部とかでお願いしたいんだけど。
A trial, huh? How about that? Look at Aichi-san to get her judgment.
多分想像しているよりも大変だと思いますよ。
Yeah, it's not all friendships and rainbows in this club.
そこ
You
は
gotta deal with
そ
Aichi.
の大変さを知るための体験入部だから。わかりました。シーバさんが希望するなら構いませんよ。あ、本当？ありがとう、あやちさん。いえ、お礼を言われるようなことじゃありませんから。それよりもよろしくお願いします。
Yep, welcome to hell.
よろしくです。よろしくね。
Well, I'm glad we finally got to meet her, though. I've been wondering when she was going to get introduced to the story. I was expecting it to be a little bit more of a grand entrance. This is a very subtle and interesting, having her kind of wearing a boy's uniform. I wonder if it's going to be something as simple as, like, she just likes wearing it. Or maybe she'll be, I don't know, maybe she just likes cross-dressing. Some people in these like to do that. Look forward to working together, Shiba-san. Our welcome's over, I turn towards Aichi-san. I know it's hard to refuse there, but still, is this really okay? Hate to be like this, but we just met her, right?
確かにそういう不安もあるんですが、少し気になって。いろいろな事情があって男子の制服を着てるんだとしたら、その事情で悩んでいる可能性もあるんじゃないかと。
Ah, so might be able to retrieve some fragments from her, huh?
シーバさんもこの学院に知り合いがいなくて不安も多いと思うんです。
So even ignoring the fragments, that's something you could turn a blind eye to. Got it. Yeah, I mean, we kind of got asked to do it, and although it was a little bit of a rude way to ask, I mean, I don't see any reason we could, you know, say no. It'd be hard for Shiba-san to ask for Aichi-san's help in the classroom if she turned her down. I guess saying no simply isn't an option considering Shiba-san's situation. Alright, shall we continue with the tour?
その前に、ごめん。
No. Please tell me she doesn't have the exact same thing going on as Aichi. Can you imagine if we had two people that we had to look after who were constantly, you know, ready to burst? Let's see, I can feel a little bit of urgency. Something like urgency from her.
その、お手洗いに行きたい
Oh
んだけ
no.
ど。
Hers is where she constantly has to use the bathroom. Wait, I'll wait here then.
案内しましょうか。ああ、平気平気。あの角のところにあるのがそうだよね。じゃあ、悪いけど待っててね。
I feel like this is darker than black, where they all have like their vices that they have to do in order to like use magic. Someone like recommended me, like they commented on one of my videos about watching that. Like I watched like just a little bit, like, and I didn't really like get into it. Maybe I need to try it again, but I feel like I know the basics of it, right? Like they had to like, one guy I think had to smoke or something. I kind of think that's a cool concept. Like they have something that like enables them, and they have to do it. Shiba-san briskly walks, heads over to the restrooms. What's wrong, Inuba-san?
いやね、シーバ先輩って男子の制服を着た女の子じゃないですか。
Ah, yeah. Which restroom is she gonna use?
トイレって一体どっちに入るのかなって思って。
I think she's just gonna use the women's.
出てきなさいよ。違うんだよ。私は女の子なんだってば。
Don't worry, he's just cross-dressing.
ねえ先輩、早く行かないと。はい、大 事になる前に誤解を解きましょう。
Aichi-san and Ina sought hurry for the women's restroom. Alright, I guess stuff like this is part of the reason why Hisashima-sensei asked us for our help. Dressing like a boy comes with a lot more complications than I would have thought. You know, considering her uniform is a boy's one, what's her underwear like? Obviously, I'm not going to ask her that, but man, I'm curious. Okay, now, Hoshida, I said you were the least perverted when you say shit like that. Like, you're making me look bad because I'm trying to vouch for you. We just spit about everywhere now, right?
特別と学食、売店、ジュースの販売機、職員室に2年 A 組の教室、体育館。普段使いそうなところはこれで全部だと思います。
It would only confuse her if we showed her every unrelated room. Just be aware that the location of the restrooms is the same on every floor.
そんな悲しそうな顔しないでください。勘違いだってすぐに分かってくれたじゃないです。ありがとう。ごめんね、迷惑をかけて。いえいえ、大したことじゃないですって。これからもああいう勘違いをされるのかな。原因は私だから何とも言えないんだけど。
I find it interesting that everyone has such a hard time identifying her. I mean, most guys don't have super long hair like that, so I feel like it'd be really obvious. Hisashima Sensei came to us so that won't happen often. Don't stress yourself over it too much.
服はともかく、せめてもう少し女の子だってわかりやすく髪型とか変えた方がいいのかな。
I mean, it's super long and you're wearing like a bandana looking thing. Like, I think you're fine.
いいんじゃないですか。
Everyone just doesn't pay
シー
attention
バ先輩
apparently.
の髪長くて綺麗ですし、ツヤツヤですもん。可愛いのも似合うと思いますし、そういうの一つつけるだけで印象ってかなり変わったりしますからね。でもあんまり可愛いのを身につけることはできないから。そうなんですか。ああ、そっか。男子の制服であんまりにも女子っぽいアクセをつけると変かもしれませんね。
Yeah, she's got to be a magician too, like trying to fulfill some kind of contract. Like, there's no way. Like, this has got to be like maybe one of her consequences for this.
諦めるのはまだ早いですよ。それならそれでやりようはありますからね。
I think that'd be quite interesting. Obviously, Ayachi's is pretty out there. I wonder if hers is just like wearing like boys' clothes or something. A little bit less frustrating to deal with, in my opinion.
それはちょっとまずいかも。本当にそうなれたら嬉しいんだけど。大丈夫ですって。シーバ先輩は元も可愛いですからね。
To be
自
honest,
分
I
に
wasn't
任せ
paying
てくださ
attention.
い。準備しておきますから。
Interesting.
いや、その、じゃあよろしくお願いします。はい。
Knowing that Shiba-san made her way home. The sun had already set, so I guess that's it for today's club activities.
じゃあ今日の部活は終わりにしましょうか。
I want to get a drink first before heading home.
そうですか。わかりました。お疲れ様でした。
Yeah, bye.
お疲れ様です。
What are we planning on doing? Where are we going? Walking around the school so much was pretty exhausting. Could still have a milk tea. I inserted a 100 yen coin in the vending machine and pressed the corresponding button. Ooh, we're in the courtyard again? Are we gonna see Toko? Wait, what? Nothing's coming out. Sold out. It's odd that you should keep these vending machines well stocked. Well, I'll have to give up. Now that I've denied it, I want that drink even more. It's not like I'm desperate for milk tea, but you know how it is, right? Okay, fine. I guess I'll have my milk tea over at Soma-san's cafe then. And as I'm leaving the school...
やっぱりダメなのかな。
Is that Toko's voice?
小獅子さんなら
It's best girl, let's
私も安
go!
心して引退できるんだけどな。そこまで言ってもらえるなんて、
Oh,
なんだか
another girl.
照れますね。ありがとうございます、会長。光栄です。
Are you in the student council as well?
それじゃあ、でもすみません。やっぱり辞退させてください。どうしても？それに立候補しないだけじゃなく、役員も辞めちゃうって。はい、そのつもりです。そっか。残念だな。本当にすみません。強制できることじゃないから仕方ないよ。そう決めちゃったのなら
Wow, someone who can say no to Toko. That's kind of rare. The girl stands perfectly still, looking heavily dejected. Those feelings of hers spread over to me and wrap around my heart. She seems to be in a lot of pain. Oh wait, is this girl Koshiji-san? We were in the same class together last year.
無責任ですよね。やっぱり嫌いになりますか？え？どうしてそうなるの？だって会長の期待を裏切っちゃってるわけですから。
Well, I wonder what's going on with her. Obviously, we're intervening in a way by listening in.
まさかそんなことで嫌いになったりしないよ。さっきも言ったけど強制できることじゃないんだから。残念だとは思うけどね。仕方ないよ。そういう気持ちなら。すみません。
Good to think of it, Koshiji, yeah, okay. Entered the student council as a first year, didn't she? Something must have happened if there's such, they're having such a serious conversation. I think that's rare, like a first year joining?
だから謝らないでいいんだってば。ほら、そんな悲しそうな顔しないの？でも候補困りますよね。他の誰かにお願いするから気にしないで。あ、でも私が会長である間はサポートよろしくね。
I really hope if we go down her route, like, we have the option of joining the student council. I think that'd be really cool. Like, if this is like a build up to like what could be if you make certain choices, like going onto her route.
はい、それはもちろん頑張ります。それじゃあ戻ろっか。まだ仕事が残ってるもんね。今日も遅くなりそうかな。
Yeah, I wouldn't blame someone for not wanting to do that at all the time. It seems like it'd be really demanding.
大丈夫です会長。私も一緒に頑張りますから。ありがとう、ご主人さん。
Smiles having found their way back to their faces, Koshija-san and Togakushi-senpai returned to the school building side by side. As I'm watching them leave, I feel a trouble shoot through my fingertips. Is that static electricity? The student council sure doesn't have it easy. I definitely don't want any part of that. Though I doubt I'll be able to even get enough students to nominate me even if I wanted in. So what was the whole electricity thing about, though? Like, that was such like a low-key comment. I'm wondering what exactly was going on there.
おや、星名、もう来てくれたんだ。
I wonder if they're gonna pull a thing like, oh yeah, she actually has feelings for her. That's why she's trying to leave. Like, that's why she like seems so friendly with her, but it's like so distraught because she doesn't want to be around her too much. It's like a really hard thing to deal with. Yeah, we are here. Play around a little or answer her normally. I think we don't want to flirt with her because we're not trying to go down her route yet. We'll double check though. I mean, not that I like have a problem with that. Just want to make sure. I don't want to make choices and then get down her route instead. I mean, we can't yet, anyways. Okay. Yeah, sisters dance her normally. Perfect. That's what we'll do. Promised I'd come, didn't I?
約束を守るのはいいことだ。うんうん。
Yeah, we're better than Kyosuke about doing that. He's always forgetting things.
で、ご注文はブレンド？
Not like a cup of milk tea again. I have the strange craving for it.
あ、ごめん、気を抜きすぎた。かしこまりました、お客様。
Thanks. Sit down at the counter.
オーナー、ミルクティーをお願いします。
今行くよ。おう、星名くんじゃないか。いらっしゃい。
Hey there.
その後、調子はどうだい？
Pretty good. I'm not sure how things will turn out, but I'm actually enjoying the club. Hopefully things keep going like
そ
this.
れは何よりだ。
Someone smiles warmly as she prepares my tea. Her smile has a depth to it that doesn't quite match her youthful appearance, perhaps because she's not actually a human.
最近はネネも来なくなってね。少し気になっていたんだが、そういうことならよかった。
Have you known Aichi-san for a long time already?
いや、そうでもない。昨日今日の付き合いではないけれど、せいぜい3、4年というところだね。
I feel like 3 or 4 years is a good while. I mean, it's not a long time, right? But it's enough to get close to each other.
昔のあやちさんってどんな子だったんですか？
そうだな。今とそう変わらない。いや、逆かな。全然成長していない。引っ込み思案な子供のままだよ。
引っ込み思案というか、 落ち着いた女性って感じがしますけどね。
You haven't been around her long enough.
それは猫をかぶっているだけさ。
Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. Wouldn't call it an act, but she certainly has some childish sides to her.
さて、できた。
Thanks. When I reach out for the cup, the cafe door opens.
いらっしゃいま。ご苦労。
What the? Who the hell is this? You're even shorter than her. You just have big hair, so it makes you look like you're not, 12. It's a little girl. She's here by herself despite how late it is.
なかなかの立派な店じゃな。
Oh gosh, she talks really, politely. She sure is talking big for a little girl.
ご注文はいかがなさいますか？ミルクじゃな。ホット
Milk.
とアイス。アイスで頼む。かしこまりました。
Who drinks milk with ice?
オーナー、ミルクの注文をいただきました。
ああ、いや、なんでもない。カリアさん、ミルクは任せてもいいかな。
はい、それはもちろん構いませんが。
私はちょっと話があって。
ほう、わかり
Ooh,
ました。
so she's like a magical being of some kind, huh? With that, Someone makes for the table. Someone makes for the table the little girl sat down at. What's the deal? Does she know her?
今日はいかがなさったんですか、お客様。
Is she a cat
そんな
too?
怖い顔をせんでもいいじゃろうに。
昔のこと忘れたわけじゃないだろう。
Things seem pretty tense between them. Tension's so strong that it stings. She talks really like formally, so I'm imagining that she's actually much older than she appears. So maybe she's a cat too.
だからただの挨拶じゃよ。別に喧嘩をしたいわけではないんじゃ。
You guys have very bright but different colored hair.
実は諸々の都合によってしばらくこの地区で世話になることになった。
そう。
以前のこともある。後で揉めるのも面倒じゃろ。あらかじめ挨拶しに来ただけじゃ。
都合とは？
Also, I should probably, I should probably understand she's a cat from the fact that she ordered milk. Like, that should have been obvious.
契約に関すること。お互いそれ以上は言えんのはわかるじゃろ。
Okay, I'm seeing what's going on here. This is like the magical being that Samugi made a contract with. Oh, okay, this all makes sense now. Yep.
まあ、挨拶に来た気持ちは認めよう。私も争い事は好まないからね。
よかった。そういうことで今後ともよろしくな。
ただし、
はあ、分かっているとも。こちらも揉め事を起こすつもりはないのじゃ。
I find it interesting that these two have a history, though. I wonder what happened there.
勝手に契約を交わすつもりもない。用がなくなればすぐに引き上げる。何かあればそちらにまず確認を取ることを約束する。
Yeah, she says new contracts. There's already one that's been established here.
なら結構。ミルクはすぐにお持ちいたしますので少々お待ちを。
よろしくなのじゃ。
Conversation between the two of them wraps up before I'm able to understand what's going on. Someone then returns to the counter. What's the matter?
ああ、大したことじゃないんだけどね。星野君は
Clearly.
気にしなくていいから。それよりもミルクティー冷めてしまうよ。
Right. Seriously, what was that about? Look over at the little girl and she's happily drinking her milk. Looks like a normal little girl like this, her weirdly out of character way of talking aside, that is. In the end, the little girl simply left the cafe after she finished drinking her milk. Nothing else occurred. Yeah, I got the feeling we're gonna see her again. No, really, what the heck? I'm home.
Okay.
You made dinner. Sorry, you shouldn't have had to after working
気
today.
にするな。というか、本当なら家事は親の仕事だ。普段任せっきりにしてる方が間違いなんだ。
I think it's okay to have a balance. I mean, it's not like Hoshino's like a young kid, He can make his own meals. Sometimes he can make you meals. You can make him. That's something you shouldn't worry about. I don't have any problem cooking for you.
まあ、そう言うな。今日遅くなったのも、例の部活のせいなんだろ。
Yeah,
だったらいいんだ。その方が父さんも嬉しいからね。
it does. Why?
お前、部活を始めたから明るくなったよな。なんというか、楽しそうに見える。
It's really that much of a difference from before.
全然違うぞ。前はこ 不愛想でぬぼーっとして濁った目をした可愛げのない子だと思ってたのに。
Yeah, I think it's nice that like Hoshina has a lot going on too, but I'm not a huge fan of the trope of where like characters have like seemingly very uninteresting lives before they end up, starting the story, and then we end up, together with a bunch of girls. I'd like it if we had more of more of a history, I guess, like more things that happened. Obviously, like something happened with our mom and things like that. That's something you can kind of find out gradually as the story goes on, but it'd be nice if we had more like friends and interests before meeting, a few cute girls, right? That hurts, Dad. Why do I know so many rude adults? Yeah, everyone's so mean to us. Like, that's another trope too. Like, it feels like we're always like slower, and as soon as we like start branching out of our shell, as soon as we start, being a little bit more friendly to people and being more engaged, like they're all mean to us. Every time. They just take advantage of me.
で、楽しいんだろ？雰囲気からして違うからな、最近。
Well, yeah, I have been.
そりゃ結構。せっかくの学生時代なんだから、精一杯楽しめ。
I feel like if I had to like compare this trope to something, it's very much like a coming of age story. And I feel like at least Yuzusoft tends to kind of do them similarly.
そのためなら。I
haven't played enough of them to really know that, but I don't know. It just feels like a lot of these stories are coming of age stories. I really liked in Happy Mayor how it felt like we had a bunch of past stuff that happened before we actually like got to know him. He still ended up being kind of the character that everyone considered a loser before he met a few girls, but I did like how they did that a little bit more. Why have you become so kind to me?
言っとくけど、父さんは別に態度変えてないからな。
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's super kind to us.
今までのお前の生活は特に何の応援する必要もないぐらい面白みのない生活だったってことだ。
Yeah, I think he's doing what a good parent does. Like, hey, they got a lot going on now, and he wants to step up and allow his son to kind of live his best years. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
大体だな。今時の若い学生が月々5000円の小遣いのみで一度たりとも金をせびらない生活っておかしいぞ。もう少し遊びに行けよ。
Are y'all hearing this? He was getting an allowance. Does anybody else not get an allowance? Like, I never got one. Never growing up. Like, I had to like beg for anything I wanted, because it's not like I had a lot of money to, my mom didn't have a lot of money. I didn't get no allowance. What the heck? Can't really deny that. He was getting $50. I wish I could have saved up for some stuff with $50. After all, I hardly ever hung out with friends after school before, so I used all the money on buying drinks and stuff. I mean, hey, that's something. I mean, I guess I got money to like buy food, but I don't consider food to be like, I don't know. That's not like when you get an allowance, you can like choose to spend it on. Maybe you'll spend it on food. Maybe you'll spend it on like entertainment or something. It's like, what's the term? It's just extra money you could spend on things, right? Like, of course I got money to spend on food, but I never got money to spend on like nice things, like just whatever I wanted, right? The only times I ever went anywhere was when Kaido practically tracked me along.
以前のお前を不満に思ってたわけじゃないんだけどな。最近のお前見てる方が親としては嬉しいんだよ。死んだ魚みたいな目をした息子ってなんか嫌じゃん。
I mean, that'd be kind of weird, but yeah. I honestly didn't think my own dad would compare me to a dead fish. Yeah, like I said, I'm used to everyone insulting us, whether they mean to or not.
最近は楽しそうで、もう生き返った魚なんだから。
Could you please stop calling me a fish? Hey, at least he cares. At least he has a dad that cares about him. Yep, look, we got all the cast now.
はじめまして、シーバつむぎです。よろしくお願いします。
During morning homeroom, Shiba-san introduces herself to the class and bows at the lectern.
ということで男子、喜ばしいことに可愛い女子の転入生だ。
All of the guys in class have A girl written all over their faces.
シーバは家の事情で引っ越してきたそうだ。いろいろと困ることも多いだろうから、みんな手を貸してやるように。それからシーバの席は窓側の一番後ろだ。
What? That's like one of the best seats.
はい。
Jusan then heads towards her seat, passing between the desks. As she does,
女の子先生もそう言ってたし。
そうだよね。胸もあるみたいだし。
thanks, schoolgirl C.
ならどうして。
でも小柄で可愛い。
But the girls are much nicer about this. Classmates whisper among themselves. Jusan blushes and looks at the floor as she rushes past everyone. Her reaction is pretty understandable. Wonder if her uniform is a subject that shouldn't ever be touched upon.
静かにしなさい。小学生じゃないんだからいちいち騒ぐんじゃないの。
Yeah, that won't stop them.
ほら、もうすぐ授業が始まるぞ。
Hisashima Sensei scolding quiets the murmuring class once more. But it fails to stop everyone from gawking at her. She's having a pretty rough time. Having that many people stare at you can really make you sick to the stomach. I guess that's just me. It's probably not that bad for normal people. Anyway, she'll just have to bear it for now. Hang in there, Shiba-san. I mean, I'm just glad her personality isn't anything like Fuko. That's kind of what I was getting an impression of. I would say, if anything, her personality is more like Nagisa. The second period over, Shiba-san heaves a heavy sigh. Everyone is still trying to figure out how to approach her and treat her, so they're only looking at her from afar. It's gotta be tough being stared at like a zoo animal. Should I go and talk to her?
お疲れ様です、シーバさん。お疲れ様、あやちさん。と言っても、授業はまだ続くんだけどね。無言で見られるのは疲れるな。今はまだ数時間しか経っていないですからね。すぐに馴染めますよ。そうだといいな。次は体育ですから、着替えに行きましょう。そうだね。あれ、でも更衣室ってどこだっけ？ごめんなさい。昨日の案内では更衣室のことをすっかり忘れてしまっていて。それは気にしないでいいんだけど。でも体育か。体育苦手なんですか？体を動かすことは苦手じゃないよ。ただ体操服も一人だけ男子だからね。また目立ちそうだなって。あ、そうですね。しかも合同授業ですから、他のクラスの人も疑問に思うかもしれませんね。
Hey, I don't think it's too bad at least. It'd be more weird if you were a guy that had to wear the girl's uniform. Like, that would never fly.
でもサボるわけにもいかないから行こっか。
Shiba-san leaves the classroom together with Aichi-san. Guess there's not much need for me to butt in when she has another girl like Aichi-san she can relate
おい
to.
着替えに行かないの？遅れちまうぞ。
Yeah, I'm leaving soon, but before that... Karya, you got a moment.
何？着替えに行くところなんだけど。
I have a favor to ask regarding PE.
男女別の体育で女子に頼み事なんて。まさかエッチいことか？
Hey, stop assuming.
おい、エロなら俺も混ぜろ。
Hiaki, stop joining in. Sorry, this is serious. It's about Shiba-san.
彼女がどうしたの？
Well, she just transferred in, and the way she dresses is unusual. So I'm wondering if you could, if I could ask you to lend her a hand if anything happens.
ほう、修二がそんなことを気にするとは。
I mean, I thought that's what Ayachi was for.
もしかして一目惚れ？恋か？
What?
恋しちゃったか？
No. It's a club matter. Hisashima Sensei asked us to look after her due to her special circumstances.
かなえちゃんがご家見に？
そういえばさっき、あやちさんの方から話しかけてたな。
Aichi-san was also watching out for her, but I thought it could be hard for her to do on her own. I can't exactly help her during PE. Sorry, but could you help us out here?
何をおごってくれる
How about a slice of cake sometime?
？2個なら手を打とう。
Wow, greedy, but okay.
あいよ。って言っても、あやちさんがフォローするなら、私の出番なんてなさそうだ
Yeah,
けどね。
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's her job. That's what she was asked to do. Why are we asking Wakana? Radil made Kario leaves for the locker rooms.
俺たちも行こうぜ。
Yeah, okay.
けど、真面目に部活をやってるんだな。
Yeah, I guess. May as well go all out with it since I went through the trouble of joining.
いいことだよ。ま、お前基本的に真面目だからな。あ、そうだ。真面目なお前のことだから、数学の課題、ちゃんとやってるんだろ？
Hey, stop bleaching off me. You should really do it yourself.
わかってる。次からちゃんと自分でやるから。
Don't copy it word for word, okay?
おお、サンキュー。
Uh-oh.
どうしたよ？
My math notebook's gone. I haven't seen it all morning, actually. I definitely did my homework, though.
もしかして机の上に置きっぱなしで忘れ
No, I didn't even take it out at home. Alright, I did my homework in the club room. It's gotta be where the notebook is. I'll have to go get it after PE. Oh no, I already know what they're leading up to this. Isashima sensei.
なんだ星名か。一体どうした？
Could you lend me the key to our club room? I forgot my math homework there.
あやちはどうした？
Couldn't borrow her since the last class was PE. I need the homework for our next class, so could I borrow the key?
それはまあいいけど、休み時間中にちゃんと返却しに来ること。鍵を持ったまま教室に戻らない。これが条件。守れる？
Guys, this is so obvious where this is going. We know what's gonna happen there.
ならよし。
The classroom or the club room never is seemingly empty. Kinda wanted me to show him my math homework. Will I make it in time? Wow, shocker. Someone's changing in your... I knew as soon as they said, like, right after PE, I'm like, oh, yeah, I know exactly where this is going. My vision fills with distinct color skin funny in the club room. Wow, shocker. Upon further inspection, I was looking at someone sitting in a chair, but the door was locked. Simple questions first realization of how bad the situation is accelerating through my thought process. If this were Aichi-san, the answer would be simple. Yeah, something like that for sure. This is not Aichi-san, this is Shiva-san. She's sitting in a chair holding her uniform's pants in her hands. The key piece of information here is the pants are not fully on. I like how he's analyzing this. Like, he's really putting some thought process in this one. She is similarly yet to fasten the buttons on her shirt, exposing her bra. I see, so she does wear girls' underwear. I like how he's so excited about this. He's like, yeah, remember that conversation with Meguro, huh? Like, we were wondering which one she wears. They're pink and cute. The influx of inappropriate thoughts gradually calms my mind down. She probably had Aichi-san lend her the key and use it to enter the club room, and she used the club room to change. So something's up. Fact one, there's a girl in her underwear in front of my eyes. I really hope that it's canon that we're just sitting here and we're both just kind of staring at each other. We're having this whole conversation in our head, and nobody's making a move. Like, oh my god, and I just opened the door without knocking. Yeah, or is it just me? Things look kind of bad for me. Isn't this going to, like, mark social death for me? At the same time, my face turns pale. Shiva-san also starts to show change. Her up until now dumbfounded look slowly starts to stiffen, and from her open mouth escapes... Sorry, I'm not gonna scream. It's late at night. I refuse. You know, it's like, but the thing is, my body finally caught up to my accelerated thoughts, and I screamed out in surprise. I reflexively turned around. Anyways, I'm really sorry about this. With the apology uttered, I bolt out like an Olympic sprinter, reaching a level of speed I never imagined to achieve in PE. Wow, wild that we unlocked the club room right after PE, and something happened. Hardest padding if I just ran a marathon. Never in a million years would I expected to see Shiva-san in her underwear upon entering the door. That was just a dream, wasn't it? Why are we having a flashback? They were just still burning my mind. There's no way that was a dream of my imagination. Those were as real as it gets. It had exceeded even my most vivid fantasies by a mile. Besides, I can still feel Shiva-san's embarrassment through the door. We literally just saw it, and they had to do a flashback. Poor girl, she's gonna be scarred for her life. I told her this was the school from hell. Like, did I not mention that? It's after school now. After coming to the club room and hearing what happened, Inaba-san immediately scowled at me. I mean, honestly, why was she changing in there? Do we not have lockers here? Maybe she felt embarrassed about changing in front of the other girls. I don't know. Seriously, sorry. This is another situation where I'd actually give Hoshi, you know, the benefit of the doubt. I think that's her fault. I expected it all.
ごめんなさい。私が星名くんにちゃんと連絡しておくべきでした。体育の後だったからそんな余裕はなかったよね。だから仕方ないよ。
It's really surprising that Toko, I mean, Toko makes sense, right? We haven't seen, you know, anything lewd about Toko, and that it needs to stay that way because she's precious and we should protect her. And then Meguro, we haven't really seen anything crazy happen with her, have we? I'm trying to remember. I feel like I would remember something happened. But we're looting Tsumugi. We just met Tsumugi. I don't get that one.
謝られるより忘れてほしいから。
I feel like that's a really common response, and that's just not something that works.
何も見なかったってことで。
Got it. I haven't seen anything. I didn't see you in your underwear at all. Gosh, we're not subtle in the slightest. You literally just said it out loud, you dolt. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'll forget about everything.
ド変態ですか？アホですか？逆に追い込んでどうするんですか、マジエロ変態先輩。
I really want to say he's not the first one, but maybe he's just both. He's definitely an idiot, that's for sure. I feel like he's become more of an idiot as this has gone on. Inaba-san's chilly gaze pierces right through my chest. It really hurts. Regardless of how it happened, it doesn't change the fact that I saw Shiba-san half naked. I have no right to complain.
エッチ。
I'm sorry. I'm really
と
sorry.
いうか、シーバ先輩もなんで部室なんかで着替えてたんですか？
I love that Aichi didn't really chime in there, and I think that's fine because she has no right to chime in. So I'm glad she stayed her and gave us some space.
私が勧めたんです。更衣室で着替えるのを恥ずかしそうにしていたので。鍵は私が持っていましたから、すぐに使える部屋といえば。
Why was it embarrassing? You're all girls.
それは体育の授業の時にね、体操服に着替えたんだよ。実際に着替えるのも恥ずかしくて。
Because everyone was already looking at
そ
you.
れもあるんだけど、他にもみんなは制服を脱がずに器用に着替え。
They'll take off their uniforms like how elementary school children change into swimsuits.
そう。
I guess the process of changing clothes, in the boys' uniform. I guess I can see what she's saying. Girls do that even though it's only other girls in the locker room.
女の子し。
That common.
同性でもやっぱり気になりますからね。
I don't know. Is it not like whenever I go to like a rec center or like a pool or something, they usually have like some kind of private room, or at the very least, there's usually like a bathroom, right? And there's a place to hang up stuff. Like, could she not do that?
ですね。それにつけてる下着で笑われたりすると嫌ですから。
I mean, I have no idea what a Japanese locker room would look like. I don't know how different it is. I would imagine though there would be some way to get privacy in there. Like not everyone's super comfortable changing in front of other people. It's like this isn't the military.
着心地ですとか、下着にもいろいろありますから。やっぱり着心地がいいと頻度も高いんですが。
Why are we having this conversation, especially in front of Hoshino?
そうやって使用頻度が上がってしまうとクタクタになったりしてしまって。って変なこと言わさないでくださいよ。
Y'all are literally having this conversation on your own. Yeah, exactly. You guys are having this whole conversation by yourself. I don't want to know about that stuff anyways.
でも
He's lying.
私はズボンを脱がなくちゃいけないでしょ。だから絶対に。
Well, if you don't take measures before, and that's how it turns out, yeah.
それにみんな私に注目するんだよ。男子の制服着てるけど下着はどうだとか、さらしを巻いてないかとか、そういう目で。
Yeah, I can see
と
that.
いうか正直なところ、自分もちょっと気になりますもん。
They did have that conversation, yes.
普通の女性ものの下着だもん。
Well, she's right. It was normal underwear, maybe even the cute side, considering it was pink.
星野くん、何を考えているんですか？
No, stop asking. Don't. About absolutely nothing. Why isn't she sound always so good at seeing through me? Am I that easy to read?
とにかくそんなこんなで更衣室で着替えるのが恥ずかしくて、綾地さんに相談したら、なのにもっと恥ずかしいことになっちゃいました。でもいつまでも部室で着替えというわけにはいきませんし。そこで自分の出番というわけですよ。
What's with the dumb laugh?
どういう意味ですか？ほら、昨日言ったじゃないですか。
Yeah, you mean that changing her hairstyle could change everyone's impression of her?
それです。ということで準備してきましたよ。
Okay.
はい。ということでそこに座ってください。じゃあよろしくお願いします。
Inaba-san humps herself. She combs Shiba-san's hair.
なんだか恥ずかしいな。こんな風に髪の毛を触られるのって初めてだから。 そんな恥ずかしがることないですよ。シーバ先輩の髪ツヤツヤで羨ましいな。自分もツヤツヤになりたいな。
I'm gonna be honest, I think the first person I think of, besides Fuko, of course, that she kind of looks like, she kind of reminds me of Keiko a little bit from Happy Mail. Just a little bit.
そんな気にすることはないよ。稲葉さんの髪だってふわふわで可愛いじゃない。自分的にはツヤツヤサラサラがいいんですけどね。そんなにですか？ほらほら、ねね先輩もちょっと触ってみてくださいよ。
I like how she just volunteers on behalf.
それじゃあ、本当にツヤツヤですね。いいですね。ねね先輩は羨むような必要ないじゃないですか。ダメですよ。変なところ触っちゃくすぐったいですから。
Guys, control yourself.
ほほう。ねね先輩は首筋が弱点なんですね。
Interesting indeed. Let's just mentally file that tidbit away.
じゃあシーバ先輩はどうなのかにゃ。
Oh gosh, we're back to this again. These two lesbian lovers. That's quite the cute and sexy voice. Man, this really reinforces how she's a girl. Not that I doubted it before. Oh yeah, that's not even Aichi. I just automatically assumed it was Aichi. Now she's harassing the new girl.
シーバ先輩は耳がポイントみたいですね。なるほどなるほど。稲葉さん、嫌がっていることをするのはダメです
Exactly,
よ。
Renee.
はーい。シーバ先輩ごめんなさいでした。そんなつもりじゃなかったんで。
Is it really that smooth? Mind if I... That was the appropriate response. Alright, of course I can. Just thought it wouldn't hurt to ask. Don't mind me. All three girls stare at me at the same time. Just being pricked by a dozen needles. I shouldn't have said
セ
anything.
クハラ先輩はさておき、
Senpai
十
the
分
harasser.
溶かしましたし、そろそろ始めましょうか。よろしくお願いします。シーバさんはどんな髪型がいいとかそういう希望はあるんですか？希望は特にないかな。可愛い感じですね。ラジャーです。じゃあこの髪飾りとか。可愛いということならこっちの方がいいんじゃないですか？ああ、それもありですね。さすがねね先輩。あのね、あんまり慣れてないというか不安があるから。そんな不安になる必要はないと思いますけど。じゃあまずはアクセサリーじゃなく。
Girls are really into this kind of stuff, aren't they? Though Shiba-san doesn't seem to share Inafa-san's enthusiasm. He looks awfully anxious as a strong enough feeling to put a sour taste in my mouth. What the heck? She's just gotten her hairstyle. What about that could possibly warrant this much anxiety?
男子の制服に合わせてってなると、ここはやっぱり三つ編みとかお下げですか？ですね。漫画とかでは男の子も三つ編みにしたりしてますから。私三つ編みってしたことないんだけど。大丈夫ですってば。長さも十分ですし、難しいものでもないんですよ。
I really do want to know what exactly her downside is. I'm wondering if it's like she feels uncomfortable being a girl or like showing too much girliness.
束を3つ作って
I don't know.
端の束を重ねて逆を重ねてできた。これぐらいなら平気っぽい。
Looks like I'm fine. Yeah, that is a weird way to
で
put
も
it.
これだけだとやっぱり物足りないから、可愛いリボンをつけてみましょうか。うわー、可愛いリボンだね。きっと似合いますよ。ということでここにリボンをいいですね。女の子らしさがぐっと増していますよ。
Looks great, Shiva-san. It's not a huge change for you to come out completely different now. You really look like a girl.
そうかな。そう言われると照れちゃうんだけど、でも本当によかった。これぐらいなら私にもで。
What's wrong? She stopped mid-sentence, hasn't said anything since. Yeah, it's got to be like she can't stomach like looking too girlish or something. Like that's why she has to kind of
シーバ
hide
さん、
it.
あれ、もしかしてお気に召しませんでした？
Ah, she's getting nauseous. Oh no, please. I feel like everyone just tried to throw up in this club room. Isn't moving an inch. The rest of us silently stare at her. Oh, what now? I'm sensing something strange. Wait, don't tell me, really. What's wrong, Shiba?
しっかりしてください、シーバさん。いる。
Oh gosh, that's gonna
ご
smell
迷
for a while.
惑をおかけしてしまって
You don't have to
大
apologize.
丈夫ですか？もし気分が悪いなら無理せず帰った方がいいんじゃないですか？ごめんなさい、自分が調子に乗っちゃったから。違うんだよ。そうじゃなくて、これは
A physical condition,
そ
huh?
れって緊張したらお腹が痛くなっちゃうみたいな？
Or like when they hump the edge of a table in the library. Or get really excited in the hallway.
似たようなものかな。全然違うといえば違うんだけど、私の場合は女の子っぽい格好をすると。女の子っぽい。
By you can't hold it in, you mean that you barf. Quite an unusual disease? That doesn't sound right. Oh, maybe it's...
何か精神的な問題でしょうか。
Could be.
何か女の子っぽい服装にトラウマでも？
Hey, should you really be asking her that?
あ、そうですね。すみません。なんかズカズカ踏み込んじゃったりして。
I hope Nene like picks up on this.
気にしないでいいよ。トラウマとかそういうのはないから。じゃあやっぱり特殊な体質なんですかね。
Something like that.
星野くん、どうかしたんですか？
No, it's nothing. Strange taste is in my mouth. She wasn't lying, but it tastes like she glossed over
じ
something.
ゃあさっきちょっとずつって言ってたのはその体質のことを気にしてなんで。さっきみたいに少しぐらいならできる格好もあるんだ。でも限界が来て入っちゃったんですか。本当にごめん。女の子っぽくなれるのが嬉しくてつい。やっぱり変だよね、こんなの。じゃあ今度は髪型じゃなくてもっと小さなアクセサリーから試してみましょうか。あれ、もう嫌ですか？こういうのしない方がいいですか？そんなことないよ。むしろ私としては嬉しいよ。
So I wonder, with her having a contract, right? Is the requirement that she needs the same too? Does she need heart fragments, or does she need something else? Because obviously her downside to it's different. So I was wondering if the thing that she needs to fulfill it is different as well. I think that'd be interesting. I would really like to see them do something else. Like I would love to see some other kind of requirement. And then when we go down her route, try to help her fulfill that. Like I think that'd be a cool idea.
でも引いちゃったりしてないの？
But hers could be kind of the same too. I wonder how that would work.
別に引いたりはしてないですよ。むしろなんかやる気が出てきました。こうなったら絶対にシーバ先輩を女の子っぽくしてみせます。あ、もちろんシーバ先輩が許してくれるならですけど。私としてもお願いしたいところだけど。じゃあ一緒に頑張りましょう。ありがとう稲葉さん。よろしくお願いします。そんな大げさですってば。これくらいで。
She seems really happy. Like she said a moment ago, she really does seem to prefer girls' clothes. That she's had it hard due to being forced to dress that way. Hey, Achi-san, should we turn helping Shiba-san with her problem to a club activity, you think?
どうでしょう。確かに力になれるなら最善を尽くしたいですが、体質の問題となると解決の方法も難しいですからね。
I mean, I think we can still help her kind of find what the limits are of that. And just help her to have, you know, more confidence. Alright, but there's something that I...
はい、どうぞ。失礼するね。
Oh wow, we got all the girls together.
やあやあ、
Besides walking,
頑
of
張ってる
course.
かな。
Togakushi senpai.
どうしたんですか？何か連絡事項が？今日は完全に別件。実はオカルト研究部にお願いがあってきたんだよ。 それはつまり相談事ですか？そう、確か相談に乗ってくれるんだよね。はい、ですが珍しいですね。
Hey, don't be complaining.
戸隠先輩が相談だなんて。
We'll gladly welcome Toko here.
大抵のことは自分で解決するようにしてるんだけど、だから助けてもらえないかな。
I wonder what exactly it is.
できることがあればお手伝いさせてもらいますが。
Is it related to her friend?
ありがとう、助かるよ。星名くん、さっきの話なんですが。
Well, don't worry about it. Tokokushi senpai's problem is more important right now.
そうですか。じゃあまた後日にでも聞かせてくださいね。ところでそっちの2人は初めて会うけど、もしかして新入部員だったりするのかな。そういえばそんな報告が。
Lots of new members.
でも報告だと新入部員は1人だったような。あ、はい、多分それは自分です。1年 D 組の稲葉めぐるです。はじめまして、学生会長の戸隠東子です。
That's one thing I like about like the clubs is that you have people coming together from different classes. I think that's a really nice way to like get to know people.
私は制服は男の子ですけど、れっきとした女の子で、今日から2年 A 組に転入した。聞いてる聞いてる。ちょっと特殊な事情を抱えた子が転入してくるって。そっか、君のことなんだね。特殊っていうのはそういうことなんだ。個人的にいろいろと事情がありまして、すみません。気にしないでいいよ。学院が許可してるんだから。オッケーオッケー。それで君もオカルト研究部に？
You know, Toko is such a good, student council president. That's why she has the job. That's why she's liked by so many.
まだ体験入部でうまくやっていけそうなら入部させてもらえればって思ってます。おほー、ますますハーレムだね、星名くん。
Hey, I've given them all up for you. You know that. Not me simping, no way. That's not what I'm going for, and you know it.
またまた嬉しいくせに。男の子なら垂涎者の空間じゃない。星名くんだって若いからいろいろと大変じゃない？
She's making her first joke. Stop with the terrible, dirty jokes. We all take this club very
そっか
seriously.
そっか、それなら安心。シーバさん、今後ともよろしくね。何か困ったことがあったらいつでも言ってちょうだい。はい、よろしくお願いします、戸隠会長。と言っても会長はもうすぐ引退する予定なんだけどね。
What? She's retiring too?
そうなんですか？もう秋だからね。会長は引退の予定なんだけど、このままだとどうなることやら。
What do you mean by that? It's not like you won't retire, right?
それはもちろん引退はさせてもらうよ。留年するつもりはないからね。ただ次の会長がね。そういえば会長候補の公示はまだでしたね。時期を考えるとそろそろ公示されていないとまずいんじゃないですか？
Would it? I see the Kushi senpai can't just retire and be done with it. She has to deal with questions like who will take over. Then, considering the time the election will take, they seem to be running on a pretty tight schedule. I haven't you announced them yet.
できるのならしたいんだけどね。できないから困ってるの。
Well, you come to the OC for it.
相談したいのはそのことなんだよね。
Incidentally, is it okay for you to be telling us this stuff?
別に機密にしなくちゃいけないわけじゃないから安心。それで戸隠先輩の悩みなんですが、実は会長候補がまだいないんだよ。だから公示したくてもできなくって、このままだと最悪引き継ぎもできずに引退することになるかも。
Oh, it's a pretty serious problem.
自分は1年なんでよく知らないんですけど、候補者って毎年そんなに集まるものなんですか？
Kind of surprised that nobody wants to do it. Isn't it like a good thing to have that on your resume?
自分のイメージでは立候補者なんて2人いればいい方だと思ってました。それはこの学院でも同じかな。 毎年候補者が集まらなくて大抵は新任選挙になるね。
Looks like even an approval vote won't be possible this year, huh?
これが書記や副会長ならまず会長を決めちゃって後から指名でお願いするって方法もあるんだけどね。その会長が決まらなければそういうわけにもいかないということですね。そうなんだよ。だからもう頭を抱えちゃってて。
Wow, we really have an unmotivated school. Like, nobody wants to do it.
ですが戸隠先輩、
I don't think most people would want to, but somebody,
最低
right?
でも現職の2年生役員が会長職に立候補するものじゃありませんでしたか？
Yeah, but she doesn't want to do it.
確かにそのパターンは多いね。私も元は初期だったから。ただあくまで慣例だから。
Shouldn't be fit for office from your point of view.
いるよ。現学生会の副会長でとっても可愛くてね。肌もすべすべのもちもちで
What does that have
魅
to
力
do with
的な
it?
女の子だよ。
None of that has anything to do with her qualifications. I'm glad Shuji thinks like the same way. Like I say it, and then immediately after the next sentence, he's kind of saying the same thing as me. Like we think pretty similarly. If Shiji-san, though, I think she'd do a good job.
知り合いなんですか？
It's in the same class as her last year. I even filled in for her class rep duties a few times because the student council kept her so busy. So she was actually the
去
vice
年の
president.
秋の選挙で会計から副会長になってる。先輩、もうちょっと興味を持ちましょう。
You're right. I don't think many students here pay much attention to the student council.
そうなんだよね。立候補する人が少ないのは興味を持ってる人が少ないってことなんだよ。学生会としてもチラシを配ったりして候補者がいないことをみんなに知ってもらう努力はしてるんだよ。
That's right. I saw you talking to Koshiji-san. Was that maybe about
見
this?
てたの？恥ずかしいな。でもそういうこと会長に立候補してくれるようにお願いしてたんだけど、求心力もあって1年生の頃から仕事をしてくれてて私よりも優秀。小指さんに後を継いでもらえると一番嬉しいんだけどね。どうして立候補しないんですか？理由は言ってくれなくて、会長に立候補しないどころか学生会からも身を引くって。
Huh, I wonder what that could be. This sudden, has she shown signs of wanting to quit before?
学生会のみんなも驚いてた。立候補してくれると全員が思い込んでいたからね。学生会の仕事が面倒になったとかですか？
I think realistically that could be one of the reasons. I would imagine it is a lot of extra work.
見ていた限りだとそうじゃなさそうなんだよね。学生会の出席率もいいし楽しそうに仕事もしてくれてたし、よく私と2人で最後まで残ってくれてたのに。じゃあ一体何が理由なんだろう。
Is this just like a sudden change of heart? I don't know why she wouldn't tell you the reason though.
では戸隠先輩の相談は小指さんを説得することでいいんですか？
I think at the very least we could like take it upon ourselves to kind of see why it is, you know?
ごめん、そうじゃないんだよ。
Yeah, it's
さ
not
っ
right
き
to
も言った
force
よう
her.
にそうじゃなくて会長に立候補してくれる子を探すのを手伝ってほしいの。現学生会の人たちで他に候補者はいないんですか？微妙かな。みんな小指さんが適任だと思ってるから尻込みするというか、最後の手段としては考えてるけど、できれば自発的に手を挙げてくれた方がいいから。ほら星名くんみたいに興味を持ってない人も多いでしょ。現状を知ってもらえれば誰かがやりますって言ってくれるかもしれないかなって。
I feel like the students like Hoshina who haven't like paid any attention would never want to do it.
戸隠先輩のお話は分かりました。じゃあ引き受けてくれるってことでいいのかな。
Interesting that she has to come to us for help with this.
はい、どこまでで
Very
き
much a
るかは分
different
かり
kind
ま
of
せんが、
situation than we're used to.
お手伝いさせていただきます。ありがとう、助かる。それで学生会と会長職について。会長職の説明としてはこんなところかな。ありがとうございました。それじゃあこれで みんなにも話を聞いてみます。1年生でも会長になれるんですか？なれるよ。現職の2年生の立候補はあくまで慣例で、多くはないけど1年生会長の前例もいくつかあるから。
I think that'd be interesting if Megaru ran.
もしかして稲葉さん興味ある？興味あるなら私が教えてあげるよ。
Hey,
手取り
yo?
足取り腰取りいろいろね。
Why is everyone getting so gay?
自分はノーマルなんでというか自分には無理ですよ、会長なんて。
Hey, you know, I have a good manga that has to do with the student council and two of the girls in it getting together. It's pretty good. So I'd be okay with that.
周りに興味がある子がいないか聞いてみるだけですから。そう？残念。でも本気でやってくれる気があるなら実務に関しては周りのサポートもあるから。わかりました。そう言っておきますね。だから転入したばっかりでもやる気さえあれば大歓迎だよ。考えておきます。うん、よろしくね。じゃあ
I mean,
私
why
の
can't we do
力
it?
不足で申し訳ないんだけど。
Does it have to be a girl?
はい、やれるだけやってみます。
I actually think Aichi would be if Aichi didn't have all the, you know, stuff that she's got going on, I think she'd be really good at it. If Aichi-san's reply, Tokakushi-senpai leaves the club room looking somewhat relieved.
選挙か。実際のところどうなんですか？立候補者を集めることってできるんですか？
Honestly, I kind of doubt it. I wish we could do it. I wish there was an option where we could, like, pick it up. I mean, I know that kind of goes against everything that's our goal, right? Like, we're supposed to be collecting the heart fragments and doing that. I would like it if we could do both. Like, I think that'd be really cool if there's a path that we could take for that. I mean, maybe going down Toko's path. Maybe we'll get to see something like that. Who knows? I wonder how a relationship with her would work. It seems like she doesn't have much time left at the school. Like, she's already looking for a replacement, right? So, I don't know. The election last year was pretty dang bland, too. There weren't any sensational campaign speeches at the school gate like you see in anime. Because this isn't an anime. Guessing it's just something our school doesn't care much about. Sure, there are a few students out there who'd be up for it, but it'll be pretty difficult to find them.
ごめんね。転入したばっかりの私は力になれそうにないかも。
Don't worry about it. I doubt any of us will be able to do much.
周りの子に興味がないか聞くぐらいしかできませんね。
I do like, though, that Toko was really open, like anybody. She's like, as long as they're motivated, like, I will totally work with them. Because, let's be honest, our group here is not the most usual. We got a lot of quirkiness in here. I think Meguru can be pretty quirky. Aichi is probably the most seemingly normal, but obviously is not. And then our new transfer student, Smoogie, Shiba. I think she's really quirky, wearing, you know, a guy's uniform, but she didn't show any, like, hesitation. She's like, yeah, I would take a fresh transfer student as long as she was, or, you know, she or he, I don't know. Maybe it can just be a girl, who knows. You know, even though they wear a guy's uniform, I'd still be willing to work with them. I think that's pretty cool. Toko's pretty open and accepting other people.
でも聞いてみたら意外とあっさり誰かが手を挙げてくれるかもしれません。そうですね。最初から決めつけるのはよくありませんね。
You know, I try to do that a lot in life, and yeah,
と
we'll
い
leave
う
it
こと
at
で
it. Leave it at
明
that.
日から頑張りましょう。
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask around like a pro. We should get Hidaki to do it. That would be hilarious if Hidaki was student council
サノバウィッ
president.
チ。
Or Wakana. I would love if Wakana was it too, but there's no way Wakana would ever do it.
学生会長？
Hey, Wakana.
無理無理。シュバル使ってのアルバイトも続けてるし、ギターの練習もあるし。
Yeah, I figured.
学生会長？
I like how I ask, and immediately we start doing this.
俺が？それマジで言ってるの？
No, absolutely not.
振っといてあっさり否定ってひどいなおい。
Hey, he's always looking for something to do. Like he was thinking about getting a part-time job or something. Maybe this would be a good character building for him. Wow, he shut that down really quick. And that's everyone. You asked 2 people. There's no people like an ass is actually sad. I need to look at this positively. Let's be thankful for the fact that I have these two friends at all. That aside, figured it'd be like this. Anyone who'd be up for running would have signed up
急
already.
にどうした？星名が学生会に興味を持つなんて。
We're doing it to get close to Toko. That's purely what we should be doing it for.
俺と同じぐらいお前には学生会は似合わんぞ。
You tell me about it. I would never want to be president myself. I could do without that much stress. Stand out quite a bit, which means being exposed to a lot of emotions. For me, there's nothing worse than that. You know, the student council has been handing out flyers
知っ
lately.
てるよ。会長に立候補するやる気のある学生募集。
ああ、あれってそういうチラシだったんだ。
カイドウはもらってないの？
チラシとかポケットティッシュとかもらわない癖がついちゃってるからさ。
That's probably a good thing.
学生会が配ってるんだから、ちゃんともらって確認しなよ。
そりゃそうだけど、絶対に確認が必要なことならチラシじゃなくプリントで正式に配られるだろう。
I actually have to agree with him. I think he makes a good point.
まあそうなんだけどね。
そのチラシ
もらったのは一昨日だからね。あ、でも、おーい、シーバさん。
I like how she's like, I'll take it, but I'm just gonna throw it away.
私？こっちこっち。
Karia waved Shiba-san over right as she was entering the class.
何かな？それ学生会のチラシでしょ？捨てる前にちょっと見せて。これ？あ、どうぞ。
これが学生会のチラシか。この時期にこのチラシってことは。
そうじゃない？
Morning, Shiba-san.
あ、おはよう星名くん。
Ohio.
これってもしかして。
Yeah, I asked if they'd be up for it, and it looks like I got a big fat no. Yeah, what were you expecting, honestly?
の？
I guess she's one of my few friends.
じゃあ昨日カリアさんが私に話しかけてくれたのって。
Karia would have reached out to her either way, I'm sure, so I can't take the credit here. Even if I could, it'd be way too embarrassing. More importantly, let me introduce one more person to you. Yeah, next to Karia is Kaido Hiraki. He's another friend of mine.
俺？
Come on, you're her classmate, so introduce yourself to her.
おお。カイドウ秀明。見ての通り男だけど、まあ何か困っ。
あ、ありがとう。シーバー紬、見ての通りとは言い難い部分もあるけど、
You can't
これ
see.
でも普通の女の子です。
何を言うんだ。そんな立派なおっぱいをしてるんだから十分魅力的な女の子じゃないか。
Hideki, this is what I appreciate about you. I appreciate your just dead honesty. Like you say the loud part, or you say the quiet part loudly. There we go. That's the saying, right? Kaido gives the blushing Shiba-san a thumbs up and a huge shit-eating grin. And out of nowhere, Karia connects with a low roundhouse kick to the thigh. Oh my gosh, it's Asahi and Tetsuya again.
ありがとうございます。
Oh, I forgot, my guy. I forgot that you liked that.
って何すんの？痛いじゃないか。
おだまれこのバカ。
I like how the first thing he says is that he likes it, and then like it sinks in, and he's
い
like, "Oh
きな
shit."
りおっぱいを持ち出すとかセクハラもいいとこ。むしろ蹴りで済んで。
Yeah, she said it. You're a serious scumbag, dude. I mean, I have to agree with them. I have to agree with them, Hideki. I appreciate that you said it. I think it's hilarious, but they're right.
星名くんだって見てたよね。ガン見してたよね。私の。
What an introduction to our school. Everyone just staring at her breasts, and then we walked in on her, of course. I don't know what you're talking about.
自分のこと棚上げしてるお前の方が最低じゃね？
制裁。
Ouch, that hurts way more than I imagined.
まあ二人の言いたいことはわかるけど、というかいいな。背にそこまで大きな差はないのに。
Hey, you have no right to
どうし
hit
て
us.
ここの差がそんなに大きいのか。
No right to hit us if you're gonna talk about it too.
泣いてもいいかな。
No, you can't cry.
小さいは小さいなりに需要があるんだよ。特に成長した女の子のペッタンは貴重だからね。
Hey, King, preach, okay? My man is going off right now, okay? There's nothing wrong with small chests, okay? Breasts are best, okay? It doesn't matter.
ペッタン言うな、ぶっ飛ばすぞ。
Blood is justice. I wouldn't worry about it. Any guy who would judge you on breast size alone isn't worth crap.
星名。
That was kind of romantic.
はーい、ここで質問です。
Wow,
修
we
二
didn't
君
get
は愛
hit
と
for
なしだった
that?
らどっちの方がいいで
Let's
すか？
go! Wow, look at that. She actually like said our name. We're in, boys. We're in. We're in. Alright, question time. No, don't answer this question. Not after we just won points with Wakana. Did it have, then it have not.
あげて落とすお前らの方がろくでもないわ。
わかなちゃんが本気で怒った。
Yeah, you asked a dumb question. And you made me give a dumb answer. Alright, we won points with Samugi. We're just winning points wherever we can.
笑い事じゃないんだ。
It's hilarious. What do you mean?
でも楽しそうだなって。星野くんも部室で話した時より
We're
面白い
winning
人だし。
points? Okay, okay. I am. Never heard anyone call me fun before. We're in. We're in, guys.
でも星野ってちょっと変わったよね。
あ、それは俺も思ってた。
Yeah, I definitely think we've become a little bit more easygoing. Really?
やっぱり部活に入ったからかな。雰囲気が柔らかくなった。
Like I said, I would have liked if story-wise we had a character who did have a little bit of a personality before. Like, I think it's okay to have some personality and then grow even more. I feel like we were just kind of the person, you know, because of our ability that we just did whatever. It kind of made us really generic. And, like, they're trying to say, like, hey, you're not generic anymore. Congratulations. It's like, well, why did we have to be generic in the first place? You think? Maybe. I haven't really goofed around much like this before. Nail that chatting with Inaba-san has loosened me up a bit.
以前の星野くんは
性格が大きく変わったわけじゃないけど、話しやすくなったな。
あと表情が明るくなったよね。
Yeah, I agree. That's
ああ、それわかる。前はいっつもつまんなそうな景気の悪い顔してた。
そうそう、なんというか
Why is
死んだ
everyone
魚みたいな。
Why is everyone calling us a fish? Even you guys are saying that. First my dad, now my own friends. Seriously, just how messed up did I used to look?
私が初めて会った時には死んだ魚じゃなかったよ。
Thank you, Shiba-san. Shiba-san, new best girl. Actually complimenting us. Just because she doesn't know the old us, apparently. Nah, Toku's still best girl, though. Don't pretend. Okay, Shiba-san's definitely moving up in the world, okay? But like I said, I actually think all of the romantic options are great. Like, I don't dislike any of them, which is kind of rare. I feel like I tend to like a few of them more than the others. Like, I'll have like two I really like and two I'm like, okay, they're okay. But I actually really like all of them. I actually think they all bring something to the table that's pretty nice and unique. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying the romance options. And obviously the side characters like Hidaki are cool too.
だってお前、世話焼きじゃなかったじゃんよ。
I think actually the cringiest characters, believe it or not, and we gotta remember we're in a high school, so like cringe is abundant here. The cringiest characters so far have been the adults. Isn't that wild?
そうだね。シーバさんに気を回すとか学生会のことを気にするとか全然星名らしくない。
That's just because I joined the OC and...
だからさ、そんな世話焼きの部活を続けられてる時点で変わってるってこと。
I think so. It's just I can't tell.
で、今の相談者は学生会長か？
Yeah, she's trying to find someone willing to run for president.
昨日オカルト研究部に相談しに来たんだよね。
Oh, that's cute. I like how Sumugi's already saying she came to ask us for help.
もしかして
Okay,
シ
Wakana
ーバ
noticed
さん
that
も
too.
科研に入部したの？まだ体験入部なんだけど、一応だから2人も悩み事があればぜひ相談してね。私はもう解決してもらってるからな。でもまた何かあったら相談させてもらうよ。はい、いつでもどうぞ。
Aw, Sumugi's so cute.
なんかハーレム地見てるな、おい。
Well, shit, you know, someone's gotta. Being the only guy in a club full of girls is a lot more awkward than you think. Yeah, because they'll gang up on you. One thinks you're a pervert. Like, oh yeah, he is a pervert. Yeah. They'll group up on you.
そういうもんか？傍から見てると羨ましいけ
It's
ど
not
な。
all sunshine and rainbows. Feel pretty isolating being the only guy there.
それはちょっと怖いな。
カリアさんは立候補してくれる人に心当たりはないかな。
同じく。まあ、推薦したい相手ならいるけど。
誰？
そりゃもち。
あやちさん。
I did think that too. That would conflict with the story though, so she can't.
あやちさんなら安心して任せられる。学院をちゃんと引っ張っていってくれそうだしね。
しかも人気もあるから当選間違いなし。これ以上の逸材はないね。
We can't have a president who's constantly wetting herself.
でも昨日あやちさん本人が断ってたよ。そっか、そりゃ残念。
まあ彼女部活もあるだろうからな。
Not just that, there's also her fits of horniness. Yep. Worst case, she could have one of those during a school assembly while she's on stage. I can picture her now, Aichi fidgeting with her bright face red, talking in a strangely erotic voice.
今日皆さんにお話があって
I like how we have to imagine this.
もらいました。
This is such a guy thing to do. That could totally happen. It's like, okay, so I think girls like to imagine a lot of imaginary scenarios too. Like, I'm not saying guys don't either. You know, I feel like that's more like a thing of an anxiety, like having to like kind of brief yourself before you do something. Like you have like this social anxiety, so you have to like kind of imagine the scenario in your head and play it out before you actually do it to try to give yourself some comfort. Or it usually just ends up giving you more anxiety. Let's be honest. I feel like girls do this, you know, maybe a little bit more than guys, but when guys do it, we imagine these really horny scenarios. Like I think this is actually something that tends to sometimes happen, which I think is just funny to me, that we have to imagine this, like, oh, her just trying not to have an orgasm on stage.
となると他に思いつく人はいないかな。今の学生会の誰かがなるのがいい。
お前他に当てがあったりし。
I don't have anyone other than you guys.
そんな悲しいことで威張んなよ。
I guess there might be one other person I could ask. Akita-san, want to become the student council president?
ないかな。
No, why would they ask Akita? I would be perfectly fine never bringing up Akita again. Would be a real hit at the mixtures. I'm student council president at my school. Wow, it's
確か
incredible.
に飛び道具はかなり美味しい。
Oh, positive
で
response.
も忙しくて遊ぶ暇がなくなったら本末転倒だよね。
Not that I've ever been to mixer
私
anyways.
は合コンとか参加したとにかく私には荷が重いよ。
I really wish they would have gave
友達
Akita a
付き合い
sprite.
が大切
These mixers are more
だか
important,
ら
huh?
合コンなんて行かないってば。
Just meeting new friends, okay? Shut up. We don't want to talk to you. We don't bring her up. Figures, you know, I really do like Akita-san. I do think Akita-san has what it takes to be a good president. At the end of the day, she's just a very caring person. She'll make a good leader. No, she is not. Shut up. It's too bad. But I don't think I have anyone else I could ask. What do I do now? There's someone tugging at my uniform. Oh, it's Aichi-san. That startled me. A little tug on my sleeve got my heart racing for some
お
reason.
昼休みに
Oh.
部室でちょっと作戦会議をしたいんです。
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, it's like we're setting up a secret rendezvous. Ooh.
それでどうでしたか？
I couldn't find anyone. I didn't have a lot of people that I could ask.
こっちもダメです。やっぱり1年で会長になるほどのやる気のある子はいないです。
Yeah, I feel like that would be a lot of work for your first year. That would really... That would be difficult, for sure.
私は聞ける人がいないから学生会の宣伝活動を今朝見学を兼ねて手伝ってみたよ。
That's why you had that flyer.
どうでしたか？受け取ってくれた相手の反応を見る限りやっぱり興味がない人が大半だと思う。ねね先輩はどうでした？芳しくありません。忙しそうと思ってる人が多いみたいで自分の時間が潰れてしまうのを嫌う人がほとんどでした。
Yeah, sounds like being the student council would be a real
と
pain.
なるとここはイメージアップを図るべきなんでしょうか？
You like telling everyone that being on the council is as hard as it seems.
それは良くないと思う。そういうのって実際楽じゃないと思う。後で大変だって分かって顔を出さなくなったりしたら学生会の機能が麻痺してしまいますからね。
Inaba-san, what are you doing
何っ
anyways?
て髪飾りでシーバ先輩に可愛らしくなってもらおうと思いまして。
Well, I feel like if you're trying to get people to volunteer for something that's a little bit harder and it's gonna take a little bit more time, you need to promote like the good qualities of it, like maybe advertise what it does for the school. Clearly they deal with a lot of, like, you know, student stuff like club rooms and things like that. Be like, hey, we need someone who can help manage the club rooms. Someone, you know, that can do the paperwork for that and oversee them, you know, in addition to the teachers, and you know, advertise like, hey, you're not doing this alone, like you do have other people that work with you. And I wouldn't say downplay the difficulty of it, but like promote, I guess, the good qualities of it, promote what it does for the school, and I don't know, just make it seem appealing, like advertise what you're doing. Maybe just people don't know what exactly it's about. It's hard to want to apply for something you don't know what you'd really be doing. Like maybe they're just so used to just seeing them, like, oh, they give a little speech, you know, at assemblies and things like that. But there's more to the job, and you'll get to meet new people and be a, you know, part of the school. Like, you know, frame it differently. I think we could help with that.
ダメかな。
Because I feel like just doing the flyers it isn't really telling them much. I think they look great on you.
そっか、ありがとう。バレッタは大丈夫ですか？まだ平気。じゃあ次はシュシュで髪をくくって。
I gotta say, a few simple hair accessories can go a long way towards improving someone's image. I don't wonder what Shiva would some would look like dressed in regular girls' clothing. Anyways, we need to come up with a new
じゃ
plan.
あ学生会は仕事が大変かもしれないけど、入るとこんなメリットがありますよっていうアピールはどうでしょう？
Yeah, I mean, obviously promoting like what it can do for you as a person, but I think like Japan and Japanese people in general would resonate with the idea of like, oh, I'm doing this for society, I'm doing this to help others. I'm not saying Japanese people are like selfless, because I don't get that impression from them at all. I do think they have a very much of a culture of, you know, helping each other out, even if that maybe gets them taken advantage of sometimes.
例えばそうですね。私は会長になったおかげで恋人ができました。
I don't know about that one. That's something that is a perk, possibly, but not a written one. I wouldn't go, yeah, that sounds fishy as hell. That's, considering the student council's responsibilities, you wouldn't want someone who's only in it for the
理想を
perks.
言えば星名くんの言う通りですね。そりゃまあそうなんです。となるやっぱり突然会長になってって言っても難しいですよね。考える時間を取るために選挙の告知期間をもう少し取る。あと認知度を上げるためにもっと精力的な宣伝もした方がいい。
I don't think that will make too big of a difference, honestly, not that I can go with a better plan. Maybe we need to change our approach a bit. I'd roughly stand up.
先輩、どこか行くんですか？
We'll be back soon. What if we're gonna go talk to Toko about it? Not like I have anything to lose by talking to her. Back into the main building and enter class 2C. After looking around for a bit, oh, there she is. Oshiji-san. Oh, we're gonna talk to
あ
her.
れ、星野くん。久しぶり。どうしたの？星野くんは別のクラスだよね。
Yeah, class A, do you have a moment? There's something I want to ask you.
聞きたいこと？星野くんが私に？
He's not gonna assume we're trying to ask her
そりゃいいけど。
out. Or can we go somewhere else for that? Like, oh no, he's gonna ask me out.
それで何？改まってどうしたの？わざわざこんなところに移動して。
I don't think that's too strange, but
告白とかはやめてね。私そういうの
Wow,
に興味がないから
okay.
困るんだよね。
literally shut us down. Like, we weren't trying to do that, but like, even if we were, don't worry, I wasn't gonna.
そこまであっさり言われると、
What?
それはそれでムカつくな。
Hey, don't act like you're so high and mighty, okay? It's pretty irritating when you direct me before I was even able to start talking. Anyways, this is about the student council.
どういうこと？なんで学生会のことで
Could you please tell me why you're not participating in the presidential election?
なんで？星名君には関係ないと思うんだけど。
You see, I'm actually in the occult
オ
club.
カルト研究部って確かあやちさんがいる部活じゃなかった？
Yeah, yesterday Togakushi senpai asked for our help because there are no candidates for the next election.
会長、おかげに相談したんだ。それで私のことを説得してほしい？
No, not quite. She actually asked us to look for another candidate. She said she didn't want to force anyone.
じゃあなんで私のところに来たの？
Situation isn't looking good. If we can't find any newcomers, then our only option is to recruit someone we already know who will do a good job, like Koshiji-san. All we need to do is get rid of whatever problem is preventing her from running. Some kind of reason why you're not running, yeah? So I figured that if we solved the problem for you, you could run.
理由って言われてもね。私が会長に立候補しないのは仕事がめんどくさくなったからだし。
Even though I've heard that you take your work really seriously, you can stay late a lot, right?
それはそうだけど。でもだからって理由があるって思うのは早計じゃない？
I saw you talking with Togakushi-senpai about the election. You looked really torn up about not running. So I figured there must be a reason for that.
星名くん、なんか変わったね。以前の星名くんは他の人のことにわざわざ首を突っ込んだりしないタイプだったじゃん。
That's interesting. Apparently she knows about her past.
明らかな嘘をつかれても気づかないふりして仕事を変わってたよね。
Well, a lot has happened lately. So anyways, what do you say? Do you want to do you want to talk to this new me about whatever's plaguing you?
ないね。そもそも相談することがない。もし仮にあったとしても。
No matter
し
what.
つこい。
That's what you really
要
want.
件はそれだけ？もう教室に戻っていい？
Yeah, thanks. Sorry I took up your time. He shrugs and heads back to the classroom. Well, of course it wasn't going to be that easy. The fellow council member like Togakushi-senpai couldn't convince her to open up. There's no way some random guy like I could. It's pretty obvious that there's some kind of issue stopping her. Guess I'll just have to wait and
なん
see.
だ？血話喧嘩でもしたのか？
Wow, Kanai, that's very nice of you to say. She's actually assuming that I could get a girlfriend. So, you know, that's a positive. That's an improvement. Yeah, as if, wait, where the heck did you come
だ
from?
ろうな。他のクラスにそこまで星名の親しい友人がいるとは思わないし、ましてや
Never mind.
恋
I
人なんて
spoke too soon.
論外だ。
Wow, that is so rude. I'm gonna cry if you keep bullying me like this. Yeah, she's literally bullying us all the time. Cry like a little baby and drive you into a corner.
タチの悪い嫌がらせを。それよりもさっきのは軽く揉めてる雰囲気にも見えたから。
I wouldn't say it was a fight. Just it's a conversation. It really wasn't. It was just some club business.
今度は誰からの相談だ？
Information about our clientele is strictly confidential. Oh, but I guess this is a pretty serious school-related matter this time. It's the student council president.
ああ、立候補者がいない件か。それで小指示から事情を尋ねていたのか。
You know anything about her?
悪いが、プライベートなことは何も知らない。立候補しない理由も本当に誰にも言わないんだよ。
Oh, well, let me ask this instead. What's her work ethic and attitude been like in the student council?
そうだね。私は学生会の担当じゃないけど、傍から見る分には楽しそうに仕事してたはずだ。
So I'm gonna go with kind of my theory that maybe she was interested in Toko. I'm wondering if she's not running because Toko's gonna be leaving, or Toko's not gonna be involved in it anymore. So that was kind of part of her motivation.
こっちも次の会長は小指示で決まりだって高をくくってたのが間違いだった。職員室も大混乱してる。ああ、そうだ。話は変わるけど、あやちに礼を言っておいてくれる？
I don't mind, but what for?
シーバのことだよ。今朝もちょっと話をしたんだけど、本人も感謝してるみたいだったよ。
Glad to hear.
このご時世、教師が気をつけていても目が届かず介入できない部分があることは否定できない。
I feel like she would have done fine one way or another, even if we hadn't stepped in, though.
まあそうだとは思うが、やっぱり不安は尽きないわけさ。責任者の立場としては。というわけだ。安心したと礼を伝えておいてくれ。
Yeah, I'm glad we could help.
じゃあよろしく。次の授業に遅れるんじゃないよ。
Isashima sensei nonchalantly waves and heads back to the faculty room. I tasted none of the sourness I perceived last time, though I doubt all of her worries are gone. I'm happy to have relieved at least a little bit of her stress, though. But I wonder if...
あ、やっと帰ってきた。随分と長い野暮用でしたね。
Yeah, I got held up. Actually, Son, there's something I need to talk to you about.
話ですか？でも、もうすぐお昼休みも終わりますよ。
Won't take long.
わかりました。それじゃあ、ひとまず解散ということで。わかりました。じゃあ、私は先に教室に戻ってるね。
I'm guessing we're gonna talk to her about Smoogie being like a witch. Yeah. No, I guess we're not talking about that. Hey, yo, what is the teacher doing?
北島先生、
Okay.
の転入生はどうですか?
I'm like, we gotta write off the faculty room too as another cursed place. We're gonna have to freaking... What is it called? We're gonna have to do some purification ritual in the whole school.
問題ありません。今のところ、
そうですか。それは何よりですな。最近のことは価値観が違いすぎて何を考えているのかは。
どの道全員の考えを見通すことなんてできませんよ。
そりゃまあそうですな。さて、そろそろ授業に行きませんと。
I feel like the best way to relate to the younger generation, and I say that as somebody who's obviously a part of that generation, right, is memes. I tried talking to my wife yesterday. I was telling her, like, and dead serious. I was like, you know what? One of the most transformational things of our generation has been is memes. I honestly think that we've tackled a lot of social issues like mental health. We've tackled presidential elections. We've tackled you know, just big events in our lives, like big things. We've changed as people through memes. Like a lot's been accomplished. Like every day, like, you know, now that when things happen in life, like you look at memes and you're like, oh, you know, sometimes it's funny and sometimes it piques your curiosity about learning more about something. I actually think memes have been one of the most like crazy things of our generation. Like just making jokes, like the fact that we can digitally share them so easily is just crazy to me. And like people, you know, anybody will look at a meme, anybody. So I think it's just really opened us up to having discussions and talking about things. Like I think memes are just amazing. I think my wife like wanted to just laugh at me. She's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I'm just like, "I don't know. That's what it is. Memes are how you connect to the young generation. If you're older and you can meme about things, or you know, hopefully not." And when I say memes, I'm saying good memes. Okay, like posting a Facebook meme, not good. Facebook memes will always be bad. And I have friends that are my age, and I occasionally go on Facebook, even though I hate it. I don't really like Facebook anymore whatsoever. I see these boomer memes, and I'm like, guys, do not share boomer memes, okay? Those are not funny. Those aren't relatable. I'm talking about good memes, okay? Like when the Titanic, you know, those people went down the Titanic, and there was a whole bunch of memes about the sub. Those were funny. Those were really funny. Some people were like, "Oh, it's not funny. These people lost their lives." Well, they did something stupid and they died. Like, let's just have fun with it, okay? We make fun of lots of terrible things. Okay, why am I still talking about this? Anyways, Hisashima Sensei was having the conversation. I and Aichi-san have been secretly watching her from the hallway. So how's it look?
はい。小さいながらもちゃんと反応しています。おそらくかけらの回収ができると思います。
Okay, nice. Like I thought she must have been pretty worried about Shiba-san. Can you retrieve fragments from another witch, though? When do you want to retrieve them right now?
今はまずいでしょう。もうすぐ授業ですし、職員室でいきなり倒れたら大事になります。
After school then, but we need to help with the election.
1分1秒争っているわけじゃありませんから、帰る間際でも大丈夫でしょう。
Yeah, then let's go back to the classroom for now.
やっと終わった。
さて、アルバイトに行くか。
若菜ちゃんは今日もバイトか。
Gonna help with the election stuff.
ああ、シーバさんがチラシもらってたやつか。
私はバイトで力になれそうになくて悪いけど。
Don't worry about it.
星野くん。
Yeah, I know. I should invite Shiba-san to come along before we... where's Shiba-san?
それが放課後になるとすぐに教室を出たようで。
Did she go on ahead of us? She knows that we're helping the student council today. We should get going too. Attention everyone, the student council elections are right around the corner. We're currently looking for students who would like to run for president. Currently trying to hand out flyers to students on the way home. The problem is nobody's taking them, probably because of how long the student council has been at this already. Nearly everyone passing by us looks like they're sick of hearing about this. It's almost like they wanted us just to get it out of our hair already.
ごめんなさい、遅れました。ちょっと個人的な用事がありまして。気にしないでいいよ。今朝も手伝ってもらってるんだから。でも、もう終わりましたから、すぐに手伝います。ありがとう。
Wonder if she had to talk to her cat. She just runs over to me with a stack of flyers in hand.
どんな感じかな。
Seems like no one's even accepting the flyers anymore. Like this is because everyone already knows, not because they don't care. Positive way to look at this would be that the advertising succeeded in spreading the word to everyone, but
とはいえ実際に候補者が立ってくれないことには意味がないよね。
right, I doubt this kind of simple advertising will get us any further. Most people are probably already aware that there are currently no candidates, aside from the people who never pay attention like Kaido.
何か他の方法を考えないといけないね。
I do think it's still really surprising that nobody wants to do it. If only that were so easy. Couldn't come up with anything during lunch today, so we're at a complete standstill.
みんなの反応が鈍いね。もうチラシの効果もなさそうかな。チラシをピンク色にしたらみんなもっと真剣に見てくれないかな。
Fugakushi-senpai.
ごめんごめん。でも冗談じゃなく。あ、いいんですか？選挙のことはもう知れ渡ったと考えていいんじゃないかな。これ以上はチラシを配っても意味がないと思う。それに引退する身とはいえまだ会長だからね。しなきゃいけないお仕事もあるんだよ。それじゃあ、あとは宣伝の効果があるかどうか様子を見ながら私の方で何とかするよ。
Yeah, I think we've done all about we can on that front, right? Like, we could definitely try some other methods, but sitting here and handing out advertisements to people who already know doesn't make sense.
ちなみに星持さんって方以外にいい人はいるんですか？そうだね。もう一人の副会長はサポートの方が向いてるだろうから説得するなら初期の子かな。とにかくそこら辺は私の仕事だから任せて。わかりました。ですが引き続き手伝えることがあれば何でも言ってください。
All I can think about is the do it for her meme. We need to do it for her, guys. We need to become the student council president. We can't let her leave this school knowing that somebody didn't take up the responsibility to help all the other students. We should just do it. We should get closer to her in that way.
ありがとう、隼さん。お力になれず申し訳ありません。そんなことないよ。みんなが手伝ってくれたから宣伝しつつ他の学生会メンバーには通常業務をしてもらうことができたんだもん。他にも何かあればいつでも言ってください。お手伝いさせていただきますの。ありがとう。何か手が足りないことがあったらそれじゃあ今日はもう解散ということで。
Alright. Senpai collects the remaining flyers from us and then returns to the main building.
根本的な解決方法を考えないとダメかも。
We probably need a lot of things, honestly. Let's not
で
kid
も
ourselves.
その結果がお昼の行き詰まりなんだよね。ですね。
Anyway, shouldn't we go somewhere else now? No point in standing around talking here.
今日はもう解散しましょうか。日も暮れちゃいますから。ねね先輩、一緒に帰りませんか？ごめんなさい。今日は用事がありまして。そうなんですか。残念。シーバ先輩は何か用事ありますか？私、別に家に帰るだけだけど、私でいいの？もちろんです。迷惑でないならよろしくお願いします。そんな、こちらこそやった
Uh-oh, weren't we supposed to, get some heart fragments?
星名先輩は
Thanks for asking. I'm sorry. I got other
そ
plans.
うですか。じゃあ行きましょうか、シーバ先輩。先輩はどこに住んで？駅の向こう側。自分と同じですね。シーバ先輩のことつむぎ先輩って呼んでもいいですか
Two of them head for their classrooms to get their things, chatting merrily. So take up you plan on retrieving Hishashima Sensei's heart fragments. Oh, that we gotta retrieve her fragments. That's right. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking we gotta retrieve Samugi's.
はい。どこかに呼び出して。
Alright, let's go and see her.
先生は職員室でしょうか？
I'm assuming so. That's kind of weird doing it to the teacher of all people.
久島先生、
はい、何ですか？
この件についてなんですが、
いえ、まだです。他にもいくつか確認を取らないといけないことがありました。
そうですか。わかりました。
She seems pretty busy.
ですね。お呼び立てするのはちょっと申し訳ないですね。
Especially since she's gonna lose consciousness for a while after you do your thing. What's the plan then? Wait for a better time?
ですが、時間を空けすぎると回収ができなくなります。
Alright, the heart balances itself out
あれだ
naturally.
け反応が弱いかけらですと、
If also we're already too late.
いえ、さすがにそれはお昼に見た反応から考えると2、3日は残っていると思います。
So the longer you wait, the fewer fragments you'll get, right?
そうですね。と言っても数時間程度ではそれほど変わりません。ですから今も。
What is it? What happened?
いえ、その反応がないんです。
You mean it's not detecting any nearby fragments?
はい。今までの経験ですとお昼と同じぐらいの光が宿るはずなのに。
So things change. That's what I'm hearing. Does it differ from person to person?
心の問題ですから確かに個人差はありますが。
So what could cause fragments to disappear?
そうですね。例えば問題がぶり返して反動でより大きな悩みを抱えてしまったり、別の問題であってもかけらが再び飲み込まれることがありますね。ただそういった反応もありませんから。
That is a problem. Any other ideas?
もしかしたら
What is it?
もしかしたらなんですが、先生は他の誰かに回収されてしまったのかもしれません。
Wait, you're saying what I think you are. Okay, so that does confirm that she would do it in the same way.
はい。私の他にも魔女がいるかもしれないということです。
Okay, I was curious about that. I was curious if it was like the same heart fragments or something. I think it'd be cool if it was in a little bit of a different way. But I mean, not to
だ
say
か
it's
ら
a
この
bad
文
thing.
は4行前に書かれてある箇所の言い換えとなっているわけだ。
It is a sentence paraphrasing the part from 4 lines prior. Interesting. Well, I think I want to end the episode off here. I think this is a good spot. I made this a little bit longer because I know I kind of missed a few days of uploading these. I just kind of record when I have time, and sometimes I don't get time, or sometimes I end up playing more G Senjo instead. But interesting. Okay, we did quite a bit. I mean, we met Tsumugi. We got introduced. You know, we've gotten into her character a little bit now, and the idea that she's probably a witch. I'd like to explore that more in the next episode. But we got that introduction with her changing in the classroom. Yeah, whatever, right? Interesting. Okay. And then we've gotten to kind of get into the whole student council thing. So I'm hoping next episode we'll kind of get a little bit of closure on a little bit, you know, on both of those kind of scenarios. We'll get to see her being a witch, because I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm assuming Tsumugi is a witch. I just don't see why she wouldn't be. And then hopefully we'll get to see if we can find someone to be student council president. I'm assuming that's going to be the vice president. We got to figure out what her problem is too. Maybe we can do all that in the next episode. That's a lot though. Maybe I'm asking too much. We'll see. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.